Hello YouTube, it's me, Diagnostic Noodle, and I'm playing Minecraft. I guess most I'm recording this video to clear my head. You know, Halloween and many other holidays are starting to die out. Why? Because of the economy. This is a decent spawn. The economy is quite bad, honestly. Like, it's bad enough that nobody can afford to be generous. I don't like a trickle-down economy. It doesn't work at all. But still, the big businesses let their leadership have the money. The leaders don't do anything. The employees do all the work. It's just low down on the bar, though, that they don't get enough to survive. Not fun for politics. You'll end up at the wrong side of a gun either side you take. Rather not vote. Let everyone be mildly upset with me, rather than vote for the wrong side to some and the right side to others. Universally adored and hated means that... Besides the point. I don't really like a lot of things about the economy. The bosses get the money, the employees do the work, but the employees don't get anything. All it is are doomed to die inevitably, not out of lack of empathy for holidays. But really, you can afford to be nice when you need every cent you make to survive another day. Don't work well. Like, there's a lot of chaos going on in the world. A lot of people doing lots of nasty things. Not a lot of people can afford to even be nice. Doesn't matter how nice you want to be. Nobody gets paid enough to be nice. Bosses get enough money to live in 1,000,000 acres. The poor people only have 1 10 square feet apartment amongst 20 of them. It ain't a sign of prosperity. Too many empires before in history have fallen to the bad economy. It's damn how little people learn from the history books. Honestly, like, if you want a successful country, have everyone being equal. To give one person more power than another. Look at how the 1900s went. One person had a lot more power than another. Lots of people died afterwards. Not an equal connection at all, to be sure, but it's the point across of how bad a trickle-down economy is. You can take their money, they'll do lies and cheats to make sure they have enough to kick you. Frankly, surprised. What good is the money? You pay for products and services, yeah? One of the biggest problems with the American economy is it's trickle-down. Everybody knows trickle-down economy doesn't work, so why do you try to make it work? No boss should make 1,000 times more than its newest hire. If I owned a company, everyone would be paid equal. It's dumb that you say it's because, oh, the company isn't successful if it has a big green number at the end. Quite frankly, here's a little argument. After all is said and all is done, all maintenance is done, all new things are purchased, why do you need so much surplus? Instead of paying, you can do basically a non-fixed amount of pay. Any profits you have after maintenance and other stuff is done, you get sent to the employees and yourself. Arguably, you'd get a lot more if everyone was paid equal from the profits. But I guess the only problem with that is, it would mean less money for the bosses. A big green number at the end of a quarter doesn't mean you're prosperous. It means you're making a profit. I'd argue prosperity and profits are a different thing entirely. Still wondering, what good is the money when it's literally costing you years off your life? Why is it that all big businesses have failed Economics 101? Yes, it costs you money to develop carbon-neutral technology, sure, but which is worth more, $100 or two for even 20 years of life? I'd argue 20 years of life is worth more than money. So what I'm wondering is why you're paying the money for the years of life. I believe everyone is entitled to their own opinions, even if I don't disagree with what they do. More so, the only people I disagree with are the people who say, don't do that. If you tell somebody not to do it, not to have their own beliefs, that's just not cool, not funny. It's dumb. Why do I do this? Will I even have the confidence to upload it? If I leave the thoughts building in my head... Okay. I don't need that chaoticness. I'd rather upload this either way. Why? I'm not even going to cut this out, and I know nobody will want to listen to me ramble this long. Man. How? How is chaos like this ever considerably acceptable? Many problems. Arguably too many. If you've read history books, you'll know these chaotic problems will only fester. Once they reach a certain point, nothing good happens after that. Too many empires have fallen because of it. What's the point in talking about history? Also, why do you teach everybody history, and there are those at the top who flat out ignore it? If the leadership doesn't acknowledge history, why should anyone else? I really fully like a lot of things. Honestly. But of everything, I've been wondering how. How can you support a government that doesn't support you? Trust them to lead you. To what end? And they've blatantly proven themselves incapable of supporting anyone's views except their own. Wondering, how is it so awful, but everyone seems happy about it? I don't think the USA's economy is prospering. If you think so, I recommend you get a sanity test. The USA is quite a few $1 trillion in debt. And it doesn't even have a president, as it were. Yes, its leaders are elected. The president is just... The best analogy is... USA is Rome. The president is the PR figure. If something goes wrong, they blame him. Doesn't have a lot of power. Everyone looks up to him because he's the one they voted to power. The House and the Senate are the leaders. They take votes to agree and disagree on what happens in that day and age. Complain about a corrupted president, but no, you don't worry about the House or the Senate. Seems a bit dumb, that. Why do I ramble? Odds are if I upload this, YouTube gets a hissy fit on me. Well, I really don't see any alternative. I do nothing, nothing changes. I do something, nothing changes. Also, I'd say it's more about social standing, if any. What can I really do, though? I say something somebody doesn't like? Let them be mad at me. Really understand it? Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so why do you control them and stop them from having their own opinion? The only opinion anyone should be entitled to is more so, or more or less, the opinion of... Too much rambling. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And simply put, some people have the worst opinions out there. Opinions that have cost thousands of people their life. 1,000 people died because one leader was discriminant against another. I choose the thinking of everyone is an individual. Yes, somebody of that ethnicity, of that race, would have pissed you off at one point. Don't treat everyone as the bully. Everyone is an equal until they form their opinion. I'd say you shouldn't let the jerks rule how you view people. Doesn't end well. What really does, though? Say not a lot. Hello, friends. Bye-bye. Truthfully, how many years have gone by with the knowledge wars don't pay off? Nobody wins in a war. Either you're the aggressor or the defender. Either way, you don't win. To ever say anyone would ever win in a war is to blatantly ignore the fact. Leftover trauma, leftover hatred. How can you ever claim that wars are good for anything? Only thing they're good for is the fact you make a quick buck from the resources you get from the war. You don't understand how you can ever justify your fighting. Truthfully, it bothers me how stupid the politicians are. Historically speaking, their decisions are god-awful. Recently, they're just getting worse again. The Southerners don't really think women are equal to men. It ain't a good way to view it, but here in the South is good enough. Everyone is equal. There's nobody who is better than you. Nobody who is worse than you. We are all equal. Look far enough back into history and you'll realize we were literally from the same place in the world. Arguably. Stupid creeper blew up. That's an interesting idea. Would hardly support a lot of things. Hardly be expected to, and what world is what they do could. Truthfully, there's a lot of problems, including but not limited to the fact that the economy's in tatters, and the environment's another concern. What good is your money when the world is gone? I don't really know. And, why do I spat this nonsense? If anyone parts of this, I'll likely be concerned with my mental health. It's fine though. Better not bottle it up. Wouldn't dare talk to my therapist or my family about it, so let the internet be the judge. Here's the internet age, after all. Can't go one day without hearing about some new hack or some new device or some new nonsense. Volume preview, volume preview. So many things wrong. Not a lot of governments wanting to fix the problems. Just put a fresh coat of paint on it. Let's talk about it next year. We're doing our best to fix it. Liar. If you were doing your best to fix it, it would have been fixed within the last 28 years. In fact, if you were going to fix it, it wouldn't have gotten worse over the last 28 years. Rambling. The internet false news. I'm betting my head in it. There's an active bad rap, let me put my hand in it. It's dumb ideal. Why do I try? Nah. Already decided I'm doing this. Too late to back out now. Chaos. World's on fire. The news says, global warming at an all-time high. People will say, it's a little hotter this year than it was last year, so we were concerned. Sudden shifts of 20 degrees in a single day. The world heats up, and heats up, and heats up. So there's a couple of days where it's 20 degrees colder than the day before. That's nothing for us to concern about, right? No, it's fine. Be concerning if it stayed hot. Damn ideals. Why so many problems still exist is beyond me. Why I insist on rambling to a screen. With full knowledge ain't nobody ever gonna listen this talk deep into this video is beyond me. just stop. No, I should keep going. That was a dumb idea, but I made it. Why? Why not? Worst comes to worst, you remove your social life entirely. Not like you've been using it anytime recently. The channel's already dead. If anyone listens to it, odds are they'll just mute it. Which would mean they'll not watch it. They'll just skip right through it. Don't. No, they will do it. Isn't it rather funny that I choose to ramble with the mass debate going on in my head in the video? Not like I'm going to remove it. Not like it's going to do me any good. How many people can really know? Not a lot watch the video. Safe haven. Not any left. Not around me at the very least. Why do I even think of these things anymore? Don't support the churches. Christianity's a lie. Yes, they believe in it. Yes, there's some credence that can be lent to it, but one of the things I'm baffled by is the fact they don't read the Holy Bible. Read some medieval knockoff. Oh, there I go again. Saying something that will get them angry at me. I didn't say that. Okay. What social life do I really have? I stay at home each and every day. I don't have a job. I don't do anything, so stop. Calm down and restructure. Okay then. Got too off topic there. Still confused on a lot of things. I don't have a job because ain't no boss ever going to look out for me. And management will get mad if I look out for the little guy. No matter the position, it'll only make you big if you're the leader of the company. Stupid as why have they not fixed it yet? Calm down. I spat random words out. Use term ideology. What? No, not ideology. I use words in figure of speeches. That's much stupider than normal. Calm yourself. Restructure and if anyone does listen this far, they'll think I'm either crazy or a lunatic. Either way, it doesn't end well, so why don't I just stop here? If I stop here, then nothing will change. Just if I continue going, gets the point across of what side I support. What side you support could lend with your death to you. So why are you taking the risk? There's no reason not to. It's a chaotic world. If it's a chaotic world, why don't I just start my own news? Why don't I just write a book? It's I'm on the environment. It's such a cool, unique thing. Look at the carbon and greenhouse gas meters. Look at the charts that have been kept since first able to. And see how little it goes down. See how much it goes up each and every year. God. End it now. If anyone watches it, let them decide whether to continue or not. If I continue, then, well, it'll go on for too long, and people will get mad at me. If I stop... Yeah. Stop. After you finish planting the flowers in the video, with the at least a quote you can think of that would be good. Just got to enjoy in the last... This has been Diagnostic Noodle. If anyone made it this far, the world might be chaotic. Even the middle class suffers. What can I really say that would make it better? I don't really know. There's somebody who cares about you. If you say no, nobody you know cares about you. That just means you haven't met them yet. There will always be a person who will support you, even in your darkest days. It doesn't take a genius to know that even in the darkest storms, there is still light. I hope the future is peaceful and better. Firm Diagnostic Noodle, signing off.